A very happy day to you all students. Welcome back to the social class. Today I'm going to start a new lesson for you. Before I could start the lesson, I just wanted to give you a small introduction of this lesson so that you could able to come to know what kind of lesson we are going to see. So what is this? What we are seeing here? Money, right? We could see many currency notes, 200, 20 rupees, 50 rupees, right? 2000 rupees, 500 rupees, you could see here, right? Okay, so here what is money? It means of paying or buying something, isn't it? Using coins or currency notes, right? So we are using this money to buy something what we desire, isn't it? We use coins, 5 rupees coins, 1 rupee coin, 2 rupees coin. We have varieties of coins, isn't it? So we use those coins and currency notes to buy something or to pay something, right? Next, what is this? Savings. What you could see in this picture, a hand is dropping a coin inside a bottle, and next to the bottle you can see various coins has been arranged in order, right? So what is savings? The amount which we do not have to use or spend, or saving money for future. So what does this saving tells? The amount which we do not have to use or spend, or saving money for future use is called as what? Saving. So what your parents are doing right now, they are saving money for you, isn't it? So if somebody or your parents gives you money, what you will do? Immediately you'll go and drop it inside your personal piggy bank, isn't it? Fine? Or else you'll be having a purse, small purse with you. You'll be dropping inside it safely. If you want something to buy in the future, you will use that money to get something from the shop. Maybe pencil or new model pen, whatever it is, isn't it? This is savings. Next, investment. What is investment? The act of putting money in a bank, business, property, etc. What is investment? The act of putting money in a bank, business, property, etc. Example, gold, real estate, bonds, stocks, etc. So what picture you are seeing in this? You could see watering a plant. A hand is watering a plant. Slowly it grows up and it's becoming as a tree. So this is what investment is. If you plant a seed in the mud or sand, what it becomes? That seed grows gradually and it becomes as a tiny plant, and that it grows, then it gives flowers, then it gives fruit for us when it becomes as a tree. So this is called as what? Investment. If your parents are putting some money in the bank for future use, that may give extra interest, so that is called as what? Investment. Got it? Your parents are putting money in a saving account, or they may deposit any amount of money in the bank, and that will be increased in particular years. Okay, so that is the investment what they are doing for everybody in the family. Got it? Yes. Now, so this is the lesson we are going to see from economics. Lesson 1, money, savings and investment. So this is what we saw as an introduction, right? A brief introduction I just wanted to give you. So we saw what is money, we saw what is savings and investment. So in this lesson we'll be learning about evolution of money, and we'll be knowing about value, nature, function and importance of money, and we'll be understanding about savings and investments, and about black money we are going to learn. So what is economics? Before starting the economics lesson, I'll just tell you what is economics. Economics is a study of money, business, industry, etc. So what is economics? Economics is a study of money, business, industry, etc. Got clear? Okay children, let's get inside the lesson. So introduction. Money is a fascinating subject and full of curiosities. So money, when you say money, it's a fascinating subject, isn't it? So it gives full of curiosities. It is a fundamental discovery which has eased the day-to-day transactions, valuing goods and services, and has allowed us to store the wealth and trade in future. So money is the fundamental discovery of man, okay, which made everything easy, okay, in our day-to-day transaction. Okay, it gives valuing the goods. A good is valued by its measures, right? So valuing goods and services, and has allowed us to store the wealth and trade in future. So money we are saving it, right? For future use we are saving it. As a wealth we are saving it, right? Next. Money is anything which is widely accepted in payment for goods or in discharge of other business obligations. Who has said this? Robertson. Okay, what is money? Money is anything which is widely accepted in payment for goods or in discharge of other business obligations. We use money in order to pay for what we are getting, right? We are paying it for goods and services what we are getting, or we are discharged in discharge of other business obligations. We are using money for other business obligations. Who has said this? Robertson. Okay. Next. Evolution of money. So what is evolution of money? Let's see. The word money is derived from Roman word. What is Roman word given here? Moneta juno. So the word money is derived from Roman word moneta juno. The Indian rupee is derived from Sanskrit word rupiah. The Indian rupee is derived from which word? Sanskrit word called rupiah, which means silver coin. So rupiah means what? Silver coin. Today we use paper notes, coins as money. So today nowadays we are using what? Coins we are using, and we are using what? Paper notes, that is currency notes, right? Next. The earliest and primitive stage is barter system. So before the invention of money, they were using barter system. We'll see what is barter system next. So this is barter system. You could see this picture in your book, page number 227. During the ancient time, this was the barter system. What is barter system? Goods and services are traded in exchange for other good. This is called as what? Barter system. What is barter system? Goods and services are traded in exchange for other good. We could take it an example. So if you want a pencil, okay, an example I am telling you. If you want a pencil, but you have a rubber with you, so you'll go give your rubber to your friend, and you'll be getting a pencil from your friend and come, right? So you are exchanging a thing to your friend in order to get something for you, right? So this is called as what? Barter system. Or we can take some other example. If you want a kg of sugar, but you're not having sugar with you, you're having 1 kg of rice with you. Okay, you're taking that 1 kg of rice to somebody else who is having sugar. Okay, there you are giving your 1 kg of rice and getting 1 kg of sugar from them and coming. So you are exchanging a good for some other good, right? Exchanging of commodity is called as what? barter system. Okay, goods and services are traded in exchange for other good is called as what? Barter system. You could see in this picture, others are having things in their hand and they are exchanging in the market, right? So they are giving something to the seller and they are getting something from the seller. They are not using money here. Instead, they are using good or commodity, right? So barter system. Here you could see very easily. One is having books, one is having banana, and there one is having TV, another one is having chicken, right? So they're exchanging goods or commodities. Okay, commodity to commodity is called as what? Barter system. So now we'll see. Barter system is exchanging goods for goods without the use of money. So without using any money, they are exchanging what? Goods for goods. Okay, in the primitive stage, in the ancient stage. It's an old method of exchange. So this was the old method of exchange. This system has been used for centuries and long before money was invented. So before the money was invented, this barter system was used for many centuries. People exchanged goods and services for other service and goods in return. So people were exchanging services and goods for other service and goods in return. The value of bartering items can be negotiated with the other party. So the value of bartering, what is bartering? Giving goods for goods. Okay, so they will be negotiating. So what is negotiating? Pesi teethukaradu. So in Tamil we say, right? So I'll be giving this, you give this to me. So this is what bartering. Okay, it doesn't involve money. They are not at all involving money here. Instead they are giving one thing and getting another thing. Got it? Okay. Next. So hence barter system has many deficiencies like. So barter system was having many deficiencies. What are they? First one is lack of double coin set of wants. So what is lack of double coin set of wants? That is, you will be wanting a sugar, as I told you before. Okay, and your friend will be having rice. You can't go and ask your friend for sugar because he's not having sugar but he's having only rice. So both the side won't be coinciding. What you want, the other person will not be having. Okay, what you are having, the other person will not be wanting that. Okay, lack of double coincidence of wants. Next, common measure of value. So what is common measure of value? So sugar and rice differs in size, isn't it? Or we can take vegetables. Okay, vegetables are bigger in size when compared to rice and sugar, wheat, like this. So size is getting different. Okay, so common measures of value. They cannot value a thing with other thing. Okay. Third one, indivisibility of commodity. So indivisibility of commodity is nothing but when you go to a shop and wanted to get something, you won't be finding that in the shop. So you need to search for it. Okay, that is indivisibility of commodity. And next one is difficulties of storing wealth. So you can't able to store it for longer time. If you get milk from shop, you cannot store it for longer time, right? If you get fish from shop, you cannot store it for longer time. So those days they were not having fridge to store milk or to store fish or perishable commodities. So there was difficulties of storing wealth. Some of the major stages through which money has evolved are as follows. So we are going to see some of the major stages here. So commodity money, metallic money, paper money, credit money, near money, and recent forms of money. So these are the stages of money. What are they? Commodity money, metallic money, paper money, credit money, near money, and recent forms of money. So money has evolved through different stages according to the time, place and circumstances. Okay children, we'll just wind up to this. From next class we can start from commodity money. Thank you and take care.